Okay, our next speaker is Canon Nigel Cooper, chaplain of Anglia-Ruskin University. Nigel.
Thank you, John. 1849. God has lent us the earth for our life. It is a great entail. It belongs as much to those who come after us as to us. We have no right by anything that we do or neglect to involve them in unnecessary penalties or deprive them of benefits which it was in our power to bequeath. You might perhaps, as members of Anglia-Ruskin University, detected there the wonderful rich tones of John Ruskin himself. That comes from Seven Lamps of Architecture. In contrast to that, there have been and still are co-religionists of mine who justify the exploitation of the earth by quoting the Bible. God said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." Subdue and dominion. And historically, this has fed into the assumption that the earth is there for our use and exploitation, an assumption that we all share, I think, to some degree, and which enables our doublethink over the environment. It's embedded, for example, in our economic theories, which are all about the satisfaction of human preferences in the present. But back 160 years ago, when John Ruskin was writing, he saw the damage that Victorian industry and capitalism was doing to both people and nature in England. And as a notorious social critic of his day, he challenged his contemporaries, and that challenge is alive for us now, as it was for them then. Though I think we might, or I certainly would want to say that it isn't just there for our use, but for the use of all the living things that we share this planet with. So Ruskin asked, what shall we bequeath? What will our legacy be? If religion has been a harmful force, might it become a positive force? I speak, of course, as a Christian, but I think others of other religions and none might share something of this, that Ruskin gives us a guide about how we should judge our legacy, the moral yardstick by which our behavior over the earth is measured. It's not about our personal convenience. It's not about our preferences as might be measured by economics. And it's not about ever-rising prosperity. We humans are not the measure of all things. We fall under another judgment. And whether that judgment is of God, as I might believe, or of those that we harm now and in the future, that test is there. The test of the fruitfulness, the goodness, and the beauty of the earth around us. But it's not all judgment and not all doom and gloom. The earth we inhabit is marvelously fruitful and beautiful, despite all that we humans do. And this is a pointer that a force of nature that seems continually to undo the damage that we do and restore vivacious life. From a Christian perspective, this force might be thought of as the Spirit of God that continually brings this wonderful world into being. Christians also claim that the same Spirit enables us persistently to keep turning aside from our self-centered lives and to rise to the massive challenges ahead. You may not share my religious underpinning of this conviction, of course, but I hope you can share the same determination to bequeath a life-giving earth to those who come after us. Thank you.